Well, hello YouTube. Dan here. This is my first video. So, hello to the YouTube pipe community and to the Dagners, Jason and Elaine and Jay. How you guys doing? So, Jay would appreciate this. I'm smoking hand behind the pipe, Elaine. Obviously the lighting's not great. It's this nice Canadian, Westminster, London made. It's got a really nice, I can't see it in this lighting, but it's got a really nice green Cumberland bit on it. And nice rustication, I think you can make that out. This I bought off of Steve Logg at the Vancouver Pipe Club. And he's a really good guy. So I was really happy to buy a pipe off him. He collects pipes and restores them and then offers them for sale. So he's a really good guy. I'm smoking Solani aged Burley Flake. Really like this. Burley in general I like the OTC type stuff. Carter Hall, Prince Albert, was it Kentucky Blue and all that, half and half, but definitely Carter Hall I really like. Up here in Canada though, you don't get much of that stuff. So I'm looking forward to my next trip down to the States and maybe pick up a tin or a bag or two of some of the OTC stuff. I like the Burleys. I also like the English flakes and Dunhill early morning pipe, nightcap, Frogmorton on a log. Excuse me, sorry. What else do I like? I like McBaron's Original Choice for an aromatic. One of the local pipe shops here, long-time pipe shop, although it seems like he's starting to retire, is Richard Clark's tobacconist. He had some of his house blends, and one of my favorite aromatics was his studio blend. And I've asked several of the tobacco manufacturers through the pipe forums and stuff if they could figure out how to reproduce it. And it's sort of your standard vanilla, honey, whiskey, chocolate, whatever in it. But then it also has this thing where it says a, what do you call it? Danish pastry sauce. Now, no one can tell me what that is. I've always sort of thought it's like that glaze or something that you brush onto pastries as you're making them. But man, if someone could figure that one out, find out R.J. Clark's tobacconist, find his studio blend that's listed there. It's not made anymore. The guy he used to get it from is retired from making. And man, that stuff was incredible. Such a really nice, nice flavor to it right throughout the whole bowl. You could smoke it right to the bottom and you've got that flavor all the way through and load up your next bowl and it just keeps going. It was fantastic. Let's see here. So I've been always liked the image of pipe smoking, and I don't mean that in a vain type way or whatever. It's just sort of something just appealed to me. And back in 2000, I was working doing field service work in the engineering field, and I was in Indiana in Bloomington, and in the mall there was the Briar and Burley pipe shop, tobacconist, and they had pipes for sale, and I kept looking and I'd walk, and I was in the field for like a month, and so I thought, all right, I'm going to try this. So went in, they had pipes on sale. They had like some pipes that were 50% off. They're like $40 pipes, and I picked one up. It was $20 for it. Butch Choquin, Dublin. Really nice pipe. Still have it. I'm never going to get rid of that. That's sort of my memory here. And I bought some of their bulk tobacco. They had one that called Joe's Original Blend or something like that. It's one of their local guys, and this is something he made up, and they then carried it. So I tried it out and thought, no, not too bad. It was funny. My colleague that was with me, he was telling me, I'm going to send you out there every night. You got to smoke your pipe. I'm going to force you to do it. I think he was hoping I was going to puke. Never did. And that started me on my way. I don't have many expensive pipes. I've got about 30 pipes. About 3 corn cobs. Got a couple Petersons. Bought from that guy, Steve Log, from the Vancouver Pipe Club. Bought a number of pipes through him, and he's even gifted me several other pipes that he said, well, I'm not going to sell these, but here, you bought this one, here, I'll give you another one. And they were great pipes. I think I got one that's called an Inderwick or something like that he gave me just as a yard pipe. And man, I love that pipe. What else do I have? I got a Julius Vez that I bought at his shop in the Royal York in Toronto, which is a really beautiful pipe. It's a bit big by what I'm used to. And I find that it's thin walled, so it gets hot easily. But I really like the pipe, and I don't mind trying it out every now and then. Trying to see what else. Oh, I made myself some pipes. Nothing fancy like what you guys are out there making and proper pipe makers. Instead, I made a few pipes out of branches from the cherry tree that's here in our backyard. A couple years ago, we had such a bumper crop of cherries that it was breaking the branches off. So I knocked back the tree and took all these branches down. I've got these ones that are all about the size of a pipe bowl, and smaller branches that make up shanks. So I've used some corncob stems in those. So I'll show you those at some point. But anyhow, I just thought I'd try out this YouTube video thing. Not so sure what to talk about, but anyhow. So I just thought I'd get to sit out here in the patio. I don't smoke in the house. So I come out here. Once it gets too cold, my pipe smoking drops off pretty much. Go to the garage every now and then, get a little electric heater going and a blanket around me, and get my TV hooked up, and I can sit out there and watch. I used to really like trying to find movies or shows that have like some sort of a piping thing. One of my favorites is Goodbye, Mr. Chips. Great movie. Yeah, I really like that one. Even watching, Christmas Carol or something. There's not much pipe smoking in a Christmas Carol, but it's just got that feel to it. So anyhow, this is my foray into YouTube videos. I'm out there on Instagram too. I have no idea what my address is on that. I don't know, Dan Hoo-Ha something. But I'm up here in Surrey, British Columbia. I've belonged off and on to the Vancouver Pipe Club. The off and on thing is that I just don't really have the chance to get to the meetings because of being a scout leader with my sons, beavers and cubs, and now scouts. So, anyhow, listen, YouTube, you guys have a great night. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my pipe here, and I'll touch in with you guys later. I'd like to say thanks to the Dagners for doing stuff for me like this and get me into it. I love your videos. Post some more. You haven't posted for a while. I'd love to see some more. I like your Instagram channel. Look forward maybe to getting an OMS Devil Lance at some point from you guys. And One Man Smoke, nice to see you. I even seen Miss Skeeter do some of her stuff. So anyhow, I'm at 10 minutes here. I'm going to call it quits before this gets too long, and see you guys soon. Wild Hogs.